How to play Scribbly Gum. Scribbly Gum is for one or more players, is recommended for ages 6 and up, and takes around 20 minutes to play. Setting up the game. Each player takes a tree diagram from the pad and puts it on the table in front of them with the Karingai side showing. Find a marker or pen for each player to use. Dark colours work best. Write your name at the bottom of your diagram. Playing the game. The game is played over 3 rounds. Each round is made up of 7 turns. Instead of taking turns, all the players play each turn together at the same time. Starting a round. The oldest player is called the Mother Moth. They have a special job of turning over a movement tile each turn. The Mother Moth gathers all 8 movement tiles. They shuffle them well and place them in a face-down pile. Each round, 1 movement tile will not be used. So now the Mother Moth takes the top movement tile from the pile and puts it back in the box without anyone looking at it. Next, the Mother Moth places the remaining 7 tiles in a face-down line on the table, called the row. Playing a turn. To start a turn, the Mother Moth flips over the leftmost face-down movement tile in the row. This tile tells every player what sort of line they can draw this turn. Everyone now draws their line at the same time. You may not look at what the other players are drawing until you finish your line. Here's how you draw a line. First, choose any filled-in circle on your diagram. The 4 circles around the baby moth picture count as filled-in circles. Next, trace a line coming out of this circle in the direction shown on the movement tile, following the printed line. Your line will connect to a new circle. You must fill this circle in with your marker to collect the food that is inside. Here's what each movement tile means. Draw a line from any filled-in circle to the right. Draw a line from any filled-in circle upwards. Draw a line from any filled-in circle downwards. Draw a line from any filled-in circle to the left or right. It's your choice. Draw a line from any filled-in circle upwards or downwards. It's your choice. Draw a line from any filled-in circle that has a dotted line coming out of it, along that dotted line. This is the only time you can draw on a dotted line. To record what you've collected, fill in the corresponding circle on your meal tracker. Here is what each type of circle lets you fill in. Fill in the next nut. Fill in the next 2 nuts. Fill in the next 3 nuts. Fill in the next leaf. Fill in the next 2 leaves. Fill in the next 3 leaves. Fill in the next blossom. Fill in the next 2 blossoms. Fill in the next 3 blossoms. Fill in the next nut, leaf, or blossom. It's your choice. Extra moves. If you fill in a circle on your meal tracker with 4 arrows around it, you get an extra move. Immediately draw a line from any filled-in circle on your tree upwards, downwards, left, or right. It's your choice. You may not draw along a dotted line. Collect what's inside the circle you come to as usual. It is possible to gain multiple extra moves in a single turn. End of the turn. Once everyone has finished drawing on their diagram, the turn is over. If there are any face-down movement tiles left in the row, the next turn now begins. End of the round. After 7 turns, all the movement tiles in the row will be face up and the round is over. Everyone scores points for the number of meals they have collected. A meal is made up of 1 nut, 1 leaf, and 1 blossom. Look at your meal tracker and find the lowest row that has all 3 types of food filled in. The number next to this row is how many meals you have collected. Write this number in the total meals circle that corresponds to the current round at the bottom of your diagram. In each round, you score all the meals you have collected in the whole game so far. It is now time to start the next round. So grab the unused movement tile back out of the box and set up the tiles for the next round. End of the game. If 3 rounds are complete, then the game is over. You will know this because you have filled in all 3 total meal circles. Now it's time to see who's won. First, everyone checks to see if they scored any column bonus points. 3 points are awarded if you collected 15 nuts, 15 leaves, or 15 blossoms. You may collect multiple column bonuses. Write the total number of column bonus points you scored in the column bonus circle at the bottom of your diagram. Now it's time to add up your final score. Add all the numbers in the 3 total meals circles and the column bonus circle. Write the sum in your final score circle. The yellow achievement circles are only used in the advanced version. Whoever has the highest score wins. Advanced version. In the advanced version, achievement tiles are used. These tiles give you new ways to score points. You can use 1, 2, or 3 achievements in your game. The more you use, the more complicated it will get. During setup, choose the 1 to 3 achievement tiles you want to use and place them in the middle of the table with the gold side face up. Place a letter tile above each achievement. The letter tiles simply label each achievement for when you score it on your diagram. At the end of each turn, all players check to see if they have met the conditions listed on any achievement. For example, here you score achievement C if you have every circle in the bottom row of your tree filled in. Score the points indicated on the tile and write them in the achievement circle with the corresponding letter at the bottom of your diagram. The first player to score an achievement gets the points listed on the gold side of the tile and then flips that tile over to its silver side. All other players can still score this achievement on any future turn, but it is now worth fewer points. At the end of the game, add all the points in your achievement circles to your final score. After you have played a few times, try using the Malula side of the tree diagram. The rules are the same, but the layout of the tree will make the game feel different. Thanks for playing! You can download the full rules of play for Scribbly Gum, including the solo version, on our website. You'll also find ideas for using Scribbly Gum in the classroom.